Ellen, girl, you knew your career was going downhill. You knew you lost 1 million viewers. Don't say you leaving the show because you lack creativity. You can't be creative no more. Girl, bye. Oh, y'all. If I'm honest with you, I have not been in the mood in the last several days, especially with what's going on in Palestine. I had cried. It's just too much going on, and I'm taking it in too much. So I'm just being clear and I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, I don't want to put on a fake face, but at the same time, I want to read this woman for filth as well. So hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe and click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Damn, I moved my lighting and I still got orange face. I'd really appreciate if you subscribe and you click the bell. It would mean a lot to me if you go on patreon.com/JOA. It would actually make me happy because, I haven't been in the mood. I just haven't been in the mood these last few days, and I'm taking this to heart, and I'm really ashamed, to be an American. I mean, I'm not surprised, but, it's just 73 years. I mean, it's enough is enough. Can't we just have peace and not take sides and just choose peace over sides? Like, I literally end up having lost respect for a lot of people because of their positioning towards Israel. Like, it really pissed me off. All right, let's get to Ellen because I'm not about to cry, man. So let me tell y'all what this heifer said, this PR heifer. Then I'm going to tell you what really happened. When you're a creative person, you constantly need to be challenged. And as great as the show is and as fun as it is, it's just not challenging anymore. Ellen told the Hollywood Reporter, discussing the moves publicly for the first time. And let me tell you the real reason why she's leaving. Baby, Ellen feel betrayed. Ellen DeGeneres feel betrayed. She's telling Warner Brothers, she's like, I've done so much for Warner Brothers. I've done so much for the community. And over the summer, she got that backlash when a lot of people spoke anonymously about dealing with racism, dealing with sexual harassment, dealing with sexual misconduct, dealing with threats from the alleged producers that 3 of them were fired from the Ellen DeGeneres show. And also dealing with Ellen saying she don't want to be bothered by people, don't want them to look her in the eye, and producers telling the lower level staffs to don't bother Ellen, don't look her in the eye. So, she lost 1 million viewers. She was on this big scandal. A whole bunch of celebrities came out and spoke about their bad experience about Ellen. Then you got people like Goofy Head, Katy Perry, Kevin Hart, Ashton Kutcher, all of these people talking about their experience with Ellen when, of course, it's going to be a positive experience because they're celebrities. What's really the truth is behind the scenes against the leans with people like you and I, that she really don't like treating people right. Her whole mantra to be kind to one another is a bunch of bullshit, okay? Because she's really mean behind the scenes. Ellen is from New Orleans, just like I am, and she used to be out there in the comedy clubs. And I know people personally who told me that they've seen Ellen be mean behind the scenes production at these comedy clubs. She's just a mean woman, point blank in the period. Now, look, I don't know if it's because you came out the closet as a lesbian and you lost your career and you still feel traumatized because of that, so you still bitter as fuck. But that doesn't mean that you should treat people as if they're lower than human. No, bitch, you did not leave the show on your own terms. You knew you were number 5 on daytime ratings. That upsetted you. So now you're trying to call out and saying you're leaving on your own terms because you don't see it as a creative challenge anymore, and you're going to be on Oprah talking about it. But girl, we know behind the scenes against the leans that you're about to be out sooner than later. Now, Warner Brothers, they pissed off. Warner Brothers is pissed off, so after that scandal, everything got extended. Medical leave, paid leave, people got raises, people got treated right. Everything behind the scenes was very light than it was over the years. Those 3 producers that caused a lot of attention were fired, and everything seemed okay. But in reality, it wasn't. She lost a lot of viewers. She was actually under Kelly and Ryan, the most boring show on TV, and she was number 5. You see, Steve Harvey was number 4 when NBC fired his ass. And the only reason why NBC fired his ass is because he's a black man, and he invited Monique on his show, and he said what he said when he said, your husband can't come out here and flex the way he want to flex. We black out here. And that's when NBC got on his ass and replaced him. They fired him through the blogs. He found out through the blogs, like how you and I read the blogs. They ain't call him to a meeting. Got replaced by Kelly Clarkson and the other white chick, for the little big shots, Melissa McCarthy, and that's how the game works. Lastly, and so not least, I want to say this. There's a man, and I spoke about this in my video, I know I have new subscribers, that spoke to Daily Mail about him knowing Ellen. Ellen used to work for his mother. They had a floral shop. The man was about 6 years old, 6 to 9 years old, and Ellen was like 12 years older than him. Ellen was 20. Ellen called the man fat. Ellen called the man names. And it came to the point where the man had kids, and he took his kid to see Finding Nemo, and he recognized Dory. Like, he recognized the voice, and it was Ellen. And so that whole situation sort of traumatized him throughout life, and he's doing really well here in New Orleans. He's like the vice president of marketing. I believe he owns his own business. I reached out to him personally. I found out his number, because I had to put the journalistic hat on, but he didn't want to speak to me at all or nothing. And I just texted him today and said, hey, Ellen show's ending in 2022, but he didn't respond. And I told him, I do wish you well, and I'm sorry what you endured with that, with Ellen DeGeneres, so fuck Ellen DeGeneres, fuck that bat, and I'll see you guys later. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Patreon.com/JOA. I don't feel sorry for white privileged gay men or gay women. They have privilege. She didn't lose her job after a huge scandal. But Steve Harvey, although I'm not a fan, lost his job because he's a black man, and that's the truth. Deuces! Yay!